Light started 40 years ago in New Zealand. In the early days, it was really about a vehicle to engage with young people. So we've just grown that initial idea of having cops and kids working together to much more of a holistic youth development.
Perception has always been that you guys are the ones that do the discos.
It's not a bad thing because a lot of people who went to discos 30, 40 years ago have great fond memories of those.
But we have evolved since then, and there's so many different programs that are available today.
That fun stuff's still really important, but we also run some serious youth development stuff which is changing communities in a positive way.
There's a part of our Blue Light karakia that goes tūhono ai ki te iwi ki te hapori, connecting youth with their people and their community. So if you have a need in your community in Aotearoa, there will be a Blue Light near you.
On an annual basis, we can work with up to 100,000 kids a year across the country. We do school top towns, school barbecues, cycle safety, water safety, leadership programs, mentoring, farm safety, outdoor education, how to get a job, how to get a driver's license. Just the list just goes on.
One of our best approaches is camps. So we take our kids on leadership camps, life skill camps, and there we teach them activities that help them and challenge their thinking, but also challenge themselves to want to do better.
Awesome.
So Life Skills is a program for a mixture of kids that have an interest in the Defence Force, also kids that may need a little bit of direction. Leadership is especially for those that already show and demonstrate leadership skills within their environment, community or school.
A lot of it is leading yourself, so understanding how to be a team member, a lot of routine, learning motivation, all those types of fundamental skills that the military, by doing our style of training, we find that really provides a good platform.
Oh, when I got there, I was a bit shy, not that comfortable with these new people. But when I left, we're all friends, all laughing, joking already, so it's we're comfortable in that. You can meet new people and it's not even as scary as it looks.
They come into a more of a structured, uniformed environment that just brings them all together and ties them in as a team.
If you can do a life skills camp, you can do anything.
Graduation day on Friday is amazing. Some kids have never stood up and received a certificate or an award, so that's an incredibly proud moment for them and their whānau.
Since 2010, we're really pleased to see that we've trained over 3,700 young people. They've been pushed to their limit of what they believe they can do, and they can actually see that they can achieve a lot more than they believe they can. There is a really emotive element to this, and just seeing the changes that we make in these young people, it's great.
Back in the old days, the old police mindset was about locking them up and throwing away the key, and that didn't work.
You can get to the stage where you're in the police thinking, hey, is every kid bad? Is everybody bad?
I was in a pretty, a weird spot in my life. Started getting more into trouble because I dropped out of school as well because I wasn't motivated. And then the court just referred me to Blue Light.
From a policing point of view, we are kind of like the middleman now.
We have a number of ways of getting referrals into the organisation. However, our whakapapa, the origin of where we started, is that relationship with the police. Over the last 40 years, that relationship has allowed us to make connections within our communities to change the lives of our kids.
You can take some really simple things. One event we've been doing for 28 years is taking 2,000 kids a year to Rainbow Zine Fun Day. But the real exciting thing you see sometimes you go along is a cop in uniform in a bumper boat being attacked by kids that can spray them with water and seeing the joy in that. About some cops standing around the barbecue cooking 5,000 barbecue sausages for the day for the kids to enjoy.
And it takes off the layers and they're able to see police as just human beings. And that not only goes from the police, but also through to our other partners, like the New Zealand Defence Force.
The challenges really are getting consistent funding, to be honest. I mean, none of us are in this. Blue Light aren't in it. We're not in it just to make ourselves feel good. You know, if we're not making real positive change, then I'd rather not do it.
We've done some research with the Social Impact Lab, and so they evaluate what the return on investment is for, say, $1 of government money. And so the return on investment means that if you put $1 into a Blue Light program, what will that save the community in the future? And we've had some great results.
You invest in our drivers program, every dollar that gets invested, $7.20 comes back. You invest in our programs working with young people who have been in trouble, who have appeared in court, every dollar spent returns $7.10 in savings to our community.
ever since I joined, it's been a different person, stayed out of trouble, had more fun. And it helps you build yourself more so you can deal with your problems better.
To have a queer grandmother come into your office and give you a hug to say thank you because you've changed my moko or grandchild's life, there's nothing like it.
If Blue Light has helped me, Blue Light can help other people. There's just so many experiences you can get. You just don't have to go through all of that alone, and that people are willing to help.
I call it hapai ki te tangata or hapai ki te rangatai, upholding our people or upholding the rangatai. If we can engage and collaborate, then that's going to be good for everybody.
Everybody wants kids to grow up to be awesome adults. Blue Light! By being with Blue Light and supporting Blue Light, you're a huge part of that. We can't do it by ourselves, and we need the community to get behind us and raise great kids into great adults.